What's up, YouTube community? This is Ultimate Music Lover, album reviews, unboxings, etc. And I am finally back with another video. So I wanted to start the video by saying I apologize. I am currently in the music building because this is where I live most of my life anyway, being a college student and a music major. So everything you hear around me is everybody in their practice rooms practicing their music. So I have no way to control it. So just warning you all ahead of time. Anyway, let's get started. So I got a couple of things here today. I got an LP and I got something, a mystery. I've been getting into a lot of new music in 2026, and one of my favorite bands to come out of this year has been a metal band. And honestly, I've been really surprised that I haven't discovered them back when I was into Rage Against the Machine, because this band is so good. So I'm going to go ahead and get this LP opened up here. And I'm going to show you what band I'm talking about. It's four guys from Armenia. And this one dude made a promise to his grandparents to get the Armenian genocide recognized. And so he basically spent his whole career with this band doing just that. And also talking about, you know, the unjust politics of America. And so, what am I talking about? I am talking about, you guessed it, System of a Down. So this is the first thing I got, which is the Mezmerize LP. I currently have the debut, Toxicity, and Hypnotize. And now this. The only thing I'm waiting to come in is Steal This Album. And then I'll have all 5 albums on vinyl. This album is pretty killer. It's got good tracks. It's got BYOB, Bring Your Own Bombs, for example. That's a great track. It's a protest against the Iraq war. The only thing I don't like is that this right here is bent. This corner is bent. That kind of sucks. But other than that, everything seems to be in pretty good condition. This also has the tracks Radio Video, Violent, P-O-R-N-O-G-R-A-P-H-Y. I'm not going to say it because I'm not in the right environment, but you know what song I'm talking about. Question's a good song as well. So is Old School Hollywood and Lost in Hollywood. This was produced by Rick Rubin and Darren Malakian. I think it's Malakian. Darren Malakian. Yeah, dude, this is a pretty solid album for it being released in 2005. I'm gonna open this up. We're gonna take a look. My guess is that this is a 2018 Memphis Records pressing reissue. Not sure if that's correct, but that seems to be the most logical. Every pressing I've gotten that's been a reissue of a System of a Down album has been a Memphis Records pressing. And tell me that the shrink wrap's going to work with me. It looks like it isn't. Come on. Open up here. Well, it kind of ripped on the side here. It's because I'm not using a sharp blade. I'm using keys, and that's not the most ideal way to open these at all. So don't use keys. Just keep that in mind for the future. So yeah, let's take a look at this LP. I like what they got going on here with the warped pictures. And then you got the lyrics on the back. So this, by the looks of it, is indeed a Memphis Records pressing. And I do think, if I remember correct, that this is a 2018 reissue. I will confirm on Discogs later. But yeah, nice LP pressed on 180 gram black vinyl. I've honestly been pretty impressed with these pressings because people have made complaints in the past about Memphis Records pressing plant not pressing good albums. But every System of a Down album that I've gotten, both used and brand new, on vinyl have sounded pretty excellent, actually. Despite the being produced by Rick Rubin, it actually sounds fire. Like, I'm looking forward to going and spinning this on my turntable tonight. Like, I have a good feeling it's going to sound good. So yeah, that's the Mezmerize LP. And now the other thing, let's take a look. Introducing the System of a Down 5-album bundle. Yes, I had to get all 5 albums on CD. Clearly. Because, dude, I love System of a Down. Like, this is like one of those new bands I've gotten into recently that I just had to, like, get, you know? So yeah, this is the 5-album bundle. I'm pretty sure this is from the UK, if I remember, or some part of Europe. I think this was about $45 brand new, which ain't too bad considering that it's got all 5 albums. That's pretty nice. So let's bust this thing open. And yes, I am going to save the hype sticker. I am going to peel the hype sticker off, and I am going to put it on the front here. And try to line it up real quick as best as I can. And there you have the hype sticker on the case. So yeah, let's open it up. Let's see what's up. So they all come in cardboard sleeves, which is my biggest complaint. That's the only thing I have a grudge against, is they all come in cardboard sleeves. But yes, we have the debut, the great debut, my personal favorite, Toxicity. Steal this album. Yes, you better take it. You better steal it. Mezmerize and Hypnotize. So there you have it. All 5 System of a Down albums. Honestly, these cardboard CD jackets are surprisingly and real good. They're real good quality. So let's take a look. Inside you get the booklet with the cool picture. Cool pictures here. And the lyrics. And then you get the CD. Nice. No scratches or flaws, seems to be nice. It does seem a little bit thin, I will say, which is pretty interesting. I've never felt CDs that have felt that thin, and I don't know if it's because of the pressing quality or not, but there's that one. And then, same deal with Toxicity. You get the jacket here with the fold-out booklet. That's got the pictures and the lyrics on the other side and the credits. And then the CD, of course. This is a little different from my US CD. So it might not be US pressing. This might sincerely be like an exclusive European thing from the looks of it. Steal this album. doesn't come with a booklet because the whole point was to just steal the album, you know? It don't come with no lyric booklet. So you just get the CD. This, honestly, is a good CD. I'm going to go through each of these albums separately and give you my top 3 favorite tracks from each. I'm honestly real surprised with this one. This is a good album. And then Mezmerize does come with a booklet. Comes with the booklet without the title. And this is a different kind of booklet. You get most of the lyrics on one side, and then the next page, you open it up and you get your weird distorted pictures. Then you get more lyrics on the other page. That's an interesting booklet. I like this one. And then again, here is the CD. And then finally, last but not least, here's Hypnotize. The booklet on this one, same deal. You get each picture without the writing or the credits. And then same deal for this one. Except this time you get pictures. You get like watercolor pictures. And then you get the lyrics when you fold this out. And I wonder if that was like purposely intentful when the band released these albums separately. I think they did that on purpose, maybe. But yeah, this is a pretty nice bundle. 5 CDs for the price I paid for this box set, being like $45 brand new, is roughly the price I would have paid if I would have bought each CD separately. So this ain't bad at all. This ain't a bad price to get all 5 albums. So yeah, now I'm gonna give you my personal favorite of my personal 3 favorite songs on every album. On the debut, I think my 3 favorite ones would be Sugar, Spiders, and it's changed since then. Soil's real good. War, though. War is a good one. My personal 3, my 3 favorites on Toxicity are Prison Song. I would have to say the title track, Toxicity, and Aerials. Off of Steal This Album, my personal 3 favorites would be Chicken Stew, Inner Vision, and IEAIAIO. Off of Mezmerize, my personal 3 favorites would be BYOB, Radio Video, and it used to be Lost in Hollywood. That's still a good song. I'm going to change it, and I'm going to say Sad Statue is a good one. I love Sad Statue. That's a great song off Mesmerize. And then on Hypnotize, my personal 3 are the title track, You Fig, and it used to be Lonely Day, but now I'm going to say Holy Mountains. I love Lonely Day. Lonely Day is pretty overrated, though. Holy Mountains is one of those better ones. That's kind of like a deep cut, I guess. But yeah. No, it's so awesome to have all 5 System of a Down albums on CD. And because Toxicity is my favorite, I do have, like, I don't know if it's an original 2001 pressing, but it was released in the 2000s and it still has the hype sticker. I'm just going to put that up for show and just not play it anymore now that I have this. But yeah, very cool items. I'll have more music coming in the future. I have another LP I've already mentioned. I have Steal This Album coming on vinyl at some point. After that, I have one more LP and CD by another band that I can't wait to unbox and open and talk about because I've been obsessed with the album lately. Like, it's so good, and it's another metal band. But yeah, Like I said at the beginning of the video, I was very surprised that I never got into System of a Down at the same time that I was getting into Rage Against the Machine, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, I just started getting into them recently, but I love them. They're great. I love how Serge Tankian, like, his growls and how he can just sing like super high pitches very clearly and precisely. And he does, even though he is being serious and talking about a lot of political stuff in System of a Down's music, he's still being humorous while he's doing it, because he even mentioned in an interview once that the more humorful, like the heavier metal gets, like when it takes it over the top and tries to get too serious, the funnier he thinks it is. And so the song Bounce on Toxicity was originally supposed to be a song about pajamas, but then the rest of the band was like, nah, man, you can't do the metal like that. And so they're like, he's like, okay, but he still made Bounce somewhat humorful, which is kind of funny to me. But no, it's great music, great music. And again, I'm only one LP away from having all 5 albums on vinyl as well. Once I unbox Steal This Album, I will talk about System of a Down. I've already did a video on Toxicity, but I'll talk about every album, because this is just one of those bands in 2026 that I've discovered that I can't not talk about. They're so awesome. Like, I'm surprised I didn't discover them earlier. But yeah, I'm real happy to have this. I just have all 5 albums freaking to just listen to at any time. But yeah. Well, that does it for today's unboxing. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please comment down below what your favorite System of a Down album is, or preferably your favorite songs or tracks off each album. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel for more music-related content, for unboxings, for reviews, and just talking about good music. And also, if you're coming over from my previous channel, which was renamed Physical Media Geek for a while, but which was known as, at the very beginning, Spinning the Vinyl 101, then spinning the vinyl and cassette reels, and then spinning the vinyl, cassette reels, and CDs before changing to Physical Media Geek. I recently had some... I've been flagged on my channel twice because I've been putting all those albums up. So I'm getting rid of that channel. I'm not going to post any more stuff on it, and I'm not gonna risk not having the ability to make videos and talk about great music. So with that said, I apologize that I can't be a source where you can go to listen to entire albums with little ads or no ads, from, like, you know, from the CD and LP, of course, or just watching great documentaries or concert films or whatever. But I still want to talk about all this music that I love and I enjoy. So my channel that's dedicated to all things Coldplay will still be running, and this channel will still be running, because I still want to make content and spread my love for this music out into the world. So just thought I would let you know what's going on there. So I'm not dealing with that channel anymore. It'll now be primarily this channel and the other channel. So anyway, thank you so much for all your support and all the time that you made that previous channel grow. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, if you liked the video, leave a like, please subscribe down below, and I'll catch you all in the next unboxing.